Well, hi, I'm Red Velvet. Running a little late. Um, I don't have my co-host with me, Uncle Lump. I received some. Yeah, see, I'm that flustered. I'm Red Velvet. I don't have Uncle Lump here. I had to substitute Hulk Hogan, and I received some information today. He sent me a video package of why he's not here. So we're gonna go ahead and play this for you, and that will bring you up to speed. So I got to fumble through this. I got to do it myself because this is a treat. I can tell you. I'm not happy. I bet you're not happy. All right, let's give her a whirl.
Our champion's not going to be there anyway. It's irrelevant because our champion's going to be busy that weekend. And
what's he doing?
Well, so do you remember when you got Sam a gift?
Yeah.
For winning your title. So we had to do the same thing for Ashton, and you can't just give a guy like that. Sent Ashton on vacation that weekend. So he's going to be enjoying himself and, getting to celebrate his victory. And then he gets to, relax and recoup. You just saw all the things that he's doing. He's a busy man.
You said that you needed $35. You needed a credit card. It was going to be $35.
No, 3500. That was what I sent. Did I put a decimal and not a comma?
Dude, $3,500?
Well, I thought that was what the credit card was for, and we have a top tier talent as a champion. We have to keep him happy.
I don't know. So why not? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that stuff? Whatever. Just turn around. Oh. That's why you don't talk trash to the internet, kids. What's up, buddy? Hey, we got to do a ticket giveaway real quick. I don't know what to tell you. It's bad timing.
Bad friend. Good luck figuring out the madness.
Well, apparently he's really mad. So I guess, hold on, I'm going to figure it out. So I do appreciate everybody sticking around and watching with us.
So yeah, that's what's been going on. He was talking trash on the internet about Sam Knight. Sam Knight had a heart attack after he won the Diner Podcast title, and Jared thought it was funny to make jokes about it, and Sam finally caught up with him. So, once again, Jared, I know you'll be watching. I'm sorry if you're upset, but you were talking trash, but it is what it is. But let's go ahead. I'm just going to make the best of it. Hulkamania is going to be running wild. Woo! And we're going to get started. First, I want to thank our sponsors. Let me figure this out. Bear with me on this. Thank you, gold sponsors. Peak Performance Gym. No peak, no results. Wabash Valley Plumbing. They lay pipe. That's our slogan, not theirs. U.S. Lawns of Terre Haute. They mow grass. Pappy's Barbecue. Meat. Eat. Repeat. RJ's Formal Wear. They have sweet suits. Stitch Brands. They embroider stuff. Wabash Valley Adult and Teen Challenge, meeting you at the crossroads of addiction. Thank you to our gold sponsors. So, well, Hulk, are you ready to get down to the nitty gritty? Yeah, brother. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with Northview Volleyball. The Knights ended their regular season only one loss. They got 29 wins and one loss. So that's a pretty darn good season. Getting ready for sectionals this upcoming week. We have 2 games from this past week. The Knights won both 3-0 and 3-0. They took on Owen Valley and Terre Haute South. There's some stats for the week. Kiara Lucas, 47 kills, 2 aces, 2 blocks, 12 digs, and 4 assists. Brady McDonald, 3 kills, 4 aces, 29 digs, and 9 assists. Carson Buck had 25 kills, 2 aces, 2 blocks, 9 digs, and 29 assists. Alexis Straw had 6 kills and an ace. Morgan Oleg had 1 ace, 10 digs, 46 assists. Rachel Rounds had 6 kills, 3 aces, 5 blocks, 3 digs, and an assist. That's a great stat line right there for all the girls. Good luck going into sectionals this coming week or next week. I don't know. We move on to Northview football, prep football. We're going to start with the Northview game Friday night. The Knights traveled to Cascade. The Cadets won 41-14. Some key stats. I will say this, well, since he's not here, now that I'm just going to be the only one talking the stats, there will not be any name mispronunciations. So we got that going for us. There's at least that. Colton Bath, 6 completions, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Slade Fell, 10 carries, 64 yards, 1 catch for 22 yards. Avery Perry had a carry, 5 yards, 3 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown. And Demarius McLawyer had 96 all-purpose yards and a touchdown. And I do have the video I will post later of DMar with dropping the truck stick on the kicker and still scoring a touchdown. On the defensive side, Gage Thompson led the way, 13 tackles. Mason Sutherland had 9 tackles. Slade Fell with 8. Jace Deakins with 7. And Devin Orman, 6 tackles and half of a tackle for a loss. Then Friday night, Terre Haute North took on Southport. The Patriots win 15-13. On offense for the Patriots, Maddox Woodcock, 4 carries, 44 yards, a touchdown, 6 pass completions for 116 yards. Zaire White, 28 carries, 246 yards, a touchdown, 1 reception, and 25 yards. Samuel Whitehurt, 3 receptions for 80. And then on defense, Jackson McDonald, 14 tackles and a pick. Brighton Sanders had 14 tackles. Samuel Whitehurt, 13 tackles and a pick. Quincy Moran, 8 tackles, 1.5 tackles for a loss, and 1.5 sacks. And then Josiah Bennett had 8 tackles, 1 sack, and a forced fumble. Then West Vigo took on North Putnam. The Cougars win 56-22. Some offensive stats for North Putt. Christian Kramer, big night for this young man. 18 carries, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 pass completions, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wes Murphy had 17 carries for 150 yards, 1 reception for a yard. Griffin Starr had 2 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown, 3 receptions for 15 yards. Owen Thurman, 4 carries, 25 yards, and a tud. Hudson Rowe, 4 carries, 25 yards, and a tud. I like twins. Ain't that right, Hulk? Okay. Paxton O'Brien had 3 catches, 71 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Then on defense, Owen Thurman, 14 tackles and a pick. Kyler Hankins, 14 tackles, 1 for a loss. Caden Hankins had 12 tackles. Wes Murphy with 12. DJ Khaled Hasser, 11 tackles, 3 for a loss. And then Beckett Brager had 6 tackles and a sack. And then Greencastle took on Cloverdale. The Clovers win 26-21. Stats for Cloverdale. Landon Duncan had 13 completions, 285 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Levi Johnson, 28 carries, 127 yards. Jace Gardner had 2 receptions, 10 yards, and a touchdown. And Tate Jackson had 5 catches, 161 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Then on defense for Cloverdale, Carson Calkins, 13 tackles, 1 for a loss and a sack. Connor Smith and Jace Gardner had 7 tackles. Tate Jackson was 6, and TJ Hamilton with 5. And then Ben Davis took on Carmel. The Giants win 58-30. Some offensive stats for Ben Davis. Joe Goss, 3 carries, and he had a touchdown. 14 completions for 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. Elijah Price, 19 carries and 138 yards. Malik Williams, 6 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. And Javier Horton had 2 catches, 34 yards, and a touchdown. And Keshawn Stone, 1 catch, 6 yards, and a touchdown. Anthony Stapleton Jr., big night. 6 receptions, 112 yards, and a tud. And then on defense, Frank Bertram had 10 tackles. Robert Reddick with 8. Marcus Powell with 8 tackles and 1 for a loss. And Caleb Scott with 8 tackles. Gavin Lamb had 5 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 2 sacks. And then Park Heritage took on North Vermilion. What was that, Hulk? Yeah, brother, I got you. Yeah. Hulk said, say your prayers, take your vitamins. Yeah. Well, Hulk said Jared is not going to be in the building tonight. He didn't take his prayers. Say his prayers, take his vitamins. And, anyway, real quick, while we're on the subject of that, we have Singleton Wrestling coming on. This is a problem. Sometimes Jared keeps me grounded. Because I'm like a fart in a whirlwind. Singleton Wrestling has 2 shows coming up. October 25th will be the Max and Honey show at, come on. Sorry. Max and Honey show, Pumpkin Smash, Monster Bash. And then we have Unfinished Business on November 23rd. Get your tickets. Maybe Jared will be there. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, Hulk Hogan. Sorry. Park Heritage versus North Vermilion. The Falcons win 37-18. Mason Wilcox, 5 carries, 24 yards, 5 completions, and 105 yards. Jared Graves, 13 carries, 25 yards, 2 tuds, a catch, and 3 yards. Carson Rollison, 19 carries, 133 yards, a touchdown, 1 reception for 30. Keaton Ramey had 2 catches for 63 yards. Tucker Conley, 16 tackles. Carter Games had 8 tackles. Carson Rollison and Clayton Burgess each had 8 tackles as well. And Jared Graves, 7 tackles, 2 for a loss. And then South Vermilion took on Fountain Central. The Wildcats win 55-14. Dom Garzolini had a monster game, 18 completions, 301 yards, and 6 tuds. Dallas Coleman had 10 carries, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 catches for 45. Aiden Wallace, 1 carry for 14 yards, 4 catches, 33 yards, and a tud. Dylan Hill had 2 catches, 43 yards, and a tud. Parker Weir, 3 carries for 7 yards, 8 catches, 156 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And then Alex Shyrock had a catch, 24 yards, and a tud. And then on defense, Dallas Coleman with 13 tackles, Alex Shyrock with 9 tackles, 1 for a loss, Ben Shyrock with 8. Logan Smith had 4 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 2 sacks. And then Aiden Wallace with 3 tackles and a pick. Then North Central took on Edinburgh. The T-Birds got the dub, 25-6. Some offensive stats. Lane Fagley, 5 carries, 27 yards, 3 completions, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Trevon Cockrell had 17 carries, 178 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Graydon Walters had a catch for 93 yards and a touchdown. And then some scores around the area. Terre Haute South took on Indianapolis Brebeuf. The Battle of the Braves. Brebeuf wins 83-65. There was a lot of scoring on that game. Then when they had the Battle of the Eagles, South Putt took on Brown County. South Putt wins 59-6. Riverton Park beat Attica 59-0. Sullivan beat Edgewood 54-0. And then Linton beat North Knox 48-0. We have girls soccer. I guess I ain't got to share my. You're not talking too much, Hulk. I don't know why, brother. Soccer. The Lady Knights took on Terre Haute South. The Braves win 9-0. And then the Lady Knights took on Owen Valley, and the Knights win 5-0. Some key stats. Raquel Terrell had 8 steals. Lauren Tilley, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 4 steals. Sophie Tipton had a goal, assist, and 7 steals. Lucy Etling had a goal. Carson Stem with 9 saves, and Ava Harper with 4. And then the boy Knights, as he would call it, because he can't read the screen. The Knights, boys soccer team, they took on Terre Haute South. The Knights win 2-0. And then the Knights beat Owen Valley 6-0. Some key stats. Braden Krieger had 3 goals and 2 steals. Jameson Stakeman had a goal and 4 steals. Tanner Hayes had a goal. Bobby Stick had 9 saves. Cole Petrowski with 2 goals. And Luke Whitman had a goal and a steal. Moving over to girls golf. The girls golf team went to regionals. They shot a 419. Kaylee James had a 94. She led the team with the lowest score, which I'm glad, because I'm glad that when they sent the information in, they tell me, golf's a low score, not a high score, moron. Amber Moreland had 97. Mia Tribble had 112. Macy Brimberry, 116. And Marley Bumgardner, 122. Good job, girls. Then looking ahead, we have the Chaos. Chaos was in a tournament this weekend. They faced the Riley United. The Chaos win 11-6. Then the Chaos faced the Junior Sycamores. The Sycamores edged them out 4-3. And then the Chaos faced the Riley Braves, and the Braves won 10-9. Some key stats on the batting side. Gannon Sturley had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. Parker Hazlitt, 3 hits, 2 RBIs, a double, and 5 stolen bases. Reed Robinson had 2 hits, an RBI, and a stolen base. Cruz Shepard had 3 hits, 5 RBIs, and a homer. Wyatt Tabler, 5 hits, 4 RBIs, and a double. And then Wyatt Gilbert had a hit, an RBI, a double, and stolen base. And then on the pitching side of things, Wyatt Tabler had 6 strikeouts. Reed Robinson had 3, and Parker Hazlitt was 7. The Clay County Softball League 10U All-Stars played Shakamak this weekend, and the All-Stars won 22-8. Big day for those girls. Congratulations. Avery Weichel had a hit, 2 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. Laney Hughes had 2 hits, an RBI, and 8 stolen bases. Avery Hoskins had 2 RBIs and 3 stolen bases. Tinsley Lamont had a hit, a ribby, and a stolen base. Chloe Hoskins had a hit and 5 stolen bases. Maisie Maurer had a hit and 4. And then Lindley Brashears had a hit, an RBI, and 3 stolen bases. On the mound, Avery Hoskins had 9 strikeouts. Hadley Rowe and Chloe Hoskins had 3 apiece, and Maisie Maurer added 2 more. Now we get to the 8U Knights baseball team. These young men battled. They started off, they faced the Paris Lakers. The Lakers edged about 18-17. Then the Knights faced Riley United. The Knights won 27-15. The Knights faced Riley United again. The Knights win 20-10. And then they faced the Lakers. The Knights beat the Lakers 28-23. And then they had to go again and face the Lakers in the championship of the Riley Falls Shootout. The Knights win 34-33. I tried to highlight all the stats. I couldn't highlight the stats. So I got to read this entire lineup. So bear with me. Congratulations, boys and girls, on winning this tournament. Rogue Nodley, 15 hits, 10 RBIs, 5 doubles, and a home run. Hudson Walker, 17 hits, 13 RBIs, a double, a triple, and 3 home runs. River Compton, 18 hits, 11 RBIs, 6 doubles, and 4 triples. Maddox Abrams, 16 hits, 18 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs. Griffin Medeiros, 19 hits, 11 RBIs, 2 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. Drew Shoemaker had 15 hits, 6 RBIs, 4 doubles, and a triple. Houston Dyer had 15 hits, 13 RBIs, 5 doubles, a triple, and a homer. Caleb Gaines had 16 hits, 17 RBIs, 2 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. Claire Harrison, 16 hits, 7 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a triple. Max Pierce had 6 hits, 3 RBIs, and a triple. Jax Cowden, 14 hits, 9 RBIs, and 4 doubles. And Cole Seville had 12 hits, 7 RBIs, and 2 doubles. On the pitching side of things, Rogue Nodley with 3 strikeouts and Drew Shoemaker with 1. Wow. Way to battle, coaches. Way to coach. Way to rally around those boys and girls and just teach them to keep pushing. I mean, Paris Lakers gave them dogfights every game, and they hung tough, and they won 2 out of 3 against the Lakers. So congratulations. Enjoy those rings. Now we move over to the CYFL football tournament. On the Pee Wee side of things, the Pee Wee team went 3-1 for the weekend. They faced Greencastle in the championship, but Greencastle won the championship. So you know what? Good job, CYFL Knights, but also congratulations to the Greencastle Tiger Cubs. And then the minors, they changed the verbiage on me. It messes me up still. I'm old. Happens. The minors champions with Greencastle Tiger Cubs. They beat Cascade. And then we move on to the Knights 5th grade all-star team. Shout out to Chris Howard for always giving me great stats. Thank you, buddy. Knights take on Greencastle. The Knights win 21-7. Max Rates had 3 carries, 133 yards. Bentley McVeigh had 3 carries for 59. Cree Staley had 2 carries for 6, and Javon Robinson had 3 extra points. On defense, Javon Robinson had 6 tackles. Nelson Norton with 4. Max Rates had 5 tackles and a pick. And then, moving on, the Knights faced South Putnam. The Eagles beat the Knights 21-13 in overtime. Max Rates had a catch, 54 yards, a touchdown, and an extra point. Javon Robinson had a catch, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Bryson Butcher had 2 carries for 13 yards. And then on defense, Max Rates and Nelson Norton, 4 tackles. Cree Staley and Bryson Butcher, Cree Staley with 3, Bryson Butcher had 2. And then the Knights faced Greencastle in the tournament, the bracket. You win or go home. The Knights beat Greencastle 20-0. Javon Robinson had 4 carries, 46 yards, and 3 extra points. Bentley McVeigh had 4 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Cree Staley had 4 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Max Rates had 5 carries for 6 yards, 1 reception for 38 yards, and a touchdown. Then on defense, Jonah Harrington had 5 tackles. Iverson Vaughn and Bryson Butcher each had 3, and Cree Staley with 2. Then the Knights faced Sullivan. Sullivan wins 34-0. Bentley McVeigh had 5 carries for 26 yards. Javon Robinson had 5 carries, 23 yards. Bryson Butcher, 3 carries for 17. And then on defense, Javon Robinson had 5 tackles. And Bentley McVeigh, Trenton Monteith, Iverson Vaughn, and Nelson Norton had 2 tackles each. So then we jump to the 6th grade. They competed in the tournament. They actually won their tournament, and it was a nail biter. I was fortunate enough with the help. I know he's not here now, but Jared was helping me in the press box. I didn't know there was some hurt feelings in there, but we worked well as a team. But calling out the numbers was a lot of fun. But I got to witness the Knights win. The Knights beat Sullivan 12-7. And it was a clutch performance. The last minute of the game was just bonkers. It was bonkers. The old TV show from when we were kids, adults. It was a total team effort. Case Bath had a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. Ethan Shaley with the nice touchdown grab from Case Bath. But probably the biggest one, that was a very impressive. I'm not taking anything away. The biggest one, Noah Isbell, I feel like, on that 4th and forever, comes up with a huge clutch reception to get the first down to set up the touchdown pass to Shaley. So, football players, 6th grade Knights, congratulations on the hard-fought victory. We are proud of you. Way to work, and just enjoy that. That's a special moment, so just enjoy it. Now we move on to North Clay cross country. It was the WIC meet. The boys finished 2nd overall and girls finished 3rd. For the boys, Easton Sinclair with a 4th place finish. Nathaniel Beebe had 9th. Emmett Heiliger with 13th. Jack Mullinex had 20th. And Easton Koistra with 21st. And on the girls' side, Lauren Horn took 2nd. Laney Hughes 8th. Blakely Hughes 14th. Emma LeBrun 22nd. And Kinley Hughes 25th. Easton Sinclair and Nathaniel Beebe are now state qualifiers. And then we also have the WICL conference for the cross-country team. Easton Sinclair, Nathaniel Beebe, Emmett Heiliger, Lauren Horn, Laney Hughes, and Blakely Hughes. And with that, we're going to enter my favorite segment. Are you ready, brother? Yeah, I'm ready, brother. Okay. I'm having a staff meeting, all the voices in my head. It's now time for the Red Velvet Power Performers. All right, this week's power performer. Choked, sorry. This was the nachos I ate earlier. All right. This week's youth power performers: Avery Hoskins, Wyatt Tabler, Maddox Abrams, Max Rates, Javon Robinson, Case Bath, and Remington Wise. And the prep performers: Kaylee James, Carson Buck, Lauren Tilley, Braden Krieger, Lauren Horn, Dom Garzolini, Carson Calkins, Landon Duncan, Jackson McDonald, Owen Thurman. Congratulations to everybody who won the prep power performers and the youth power performers. So, let me move my. All right. And with that does it for this week's edition of the Youth Sports Chowdown. I think I got back in my rhythm, even though I have a new co-host for temporarily. You don't say much. Yeah. Maybe you should take your vitamins. Anyway, join us next week. Hopefully Jared's back, but we'll see. But thank you again. Keep pushing, and we're out of here.